What is up, everybody? I'm No Lex Given, back with some more live Storybook Brawl. I do think that pretty soon I'm going to start to weave in some pre-recorded games where I do post-commentary on them. I've just been playing so well recently, and like I said, I like this kind of game in the morning to afternoon to kind of warm up my brain a little bit. So we're gonna do one more game here with live commentary, at least one, because yeah, I've just been racking up the crowns and playing pretty well, and there are a few different options that we could go for today. Not gonna go for King Midas. You guys can make me play that when I'm streaming or something, and you guys get to vote for what I play. But I'm gonna pick one of these two high rolly heroes, and honestly, I've had really good results with Zippy recently, and the hero is always fun, so let's just play some more Zippy. Now, we are up against Skip the Time Skipper, so unless I really want to just hit them for 3 damage, there's no real incentive to play a character here, because I will not be able to trigger any of my Zippy the Zombie stuff, which would be like the upside generally of not going for this turn 1 shrink drink. But because we are up against Skip the Time Skipper, let's just shrink it, and then next turn we will drink up all of these 1-cost characters. So that seems pretty good to me. This is a pretty nice start. Let's hit them with this, and then let's pick up a Black Cat. Now, we could go for Glory, but I think we'll just pick up a Baby Root to complement the board, and this will be pretty big and strong. Let's see, did the Fates not take damage? No, the Fates actually won, so we saw a bunch of ties, and Sharon was our only loss, and I guess we contributed to that. The fact that we tied up against Skip, which isn't something that's normally going to happen, means ties all across the board. We are playing against the only player that actually won as our punishment here, but I think we're going to be okay. Maybe they are fated to Humpty Dumpty. Either way, we can crack one of their eggs this turn, and I think it was just the fact that Sharon probably played a small character. No, they did actually pick up a Humpty Dumpty. Go for the Baby Root? Drat. That needed to go for the Baby Root for me to not take some damage there, but or to crack the egg. Either way, we take some damage, right? But now we've got the opportunity to pick up Baby Root. There's double Baby Dragon, which is interesting. Could go like this, just play 2 more Baby Dragons. Could throw in a Happy Little Tree, though. It'll fall off at some point. Let's just pick up a pair of little Baby Dragons and see what we can do with that. Up against Celestial Tiger, who seems to be tying. Seems like there's definitely some ties. The Mask took a Forbidden Fruit to take some damage, and Skip lost their combat and took 5. So don't know exactly what that means, but maybe it means they picked up a Forbidden Fruit or something. Our Baby Dragons are going to be really nice for this combat. That allows me to hit Celestial Tiger for a nice little chunk of damages there. And now we're on to level 3. So I do like Good Witch, and I do like Trojan Donkey. We could get a little bit silly with it and pick up both of those characters, selling off the Baby Root. It's not terrible. You probably do grab some wins in the short term with that plan. I also don't hate the 4 Glory in general, but I don't think I'm gonna like ramp out into a 4 Glory. I think I will sell out of my Baby Dragon pair to really support a Trojan Donkey. 12 health at this turn of the game is really good. Good Witch is actually honestly not that great on Zippy the Zombie, but there's even potential that like this turn we could activate an Evil Twin and just grab an additional copy of Trojan Donkey or 2 and power out a level 3 treasure and just be really strong in the start of the game. And that's all you really have to do on Zippy. Just be really strong at the start of the game, use your hero power effectively, and we are going to use it here. We're going to use it and grab 2 additional gold from Prized Pig. Don't quite complete the Zippy, but now we could go Falling Stars, which is just huge because it mitigates the fact that I am playing down a character. So that is pretty cool. Have to support the Black Cat if we want to cast the Falling Stars, which I think I do. I might go for Princess White and look to Beauty's Influence it, at which point I won't pick up the Falling Stars. I just roll for Beauty's Influence. That's probably worth doing, or at least worth exploring here for a second. Now, I'm already kind of off of it. Wish that I had cast the Falling Stars, but might just pick up Golden Chicken and Cindy here. Cindy's really good. I think I showcased a game. No, you know what? I never showcased this game the other day. Let me see if I can find it while we are recording here right now. So it's going to be in broadcasts. Let me see while this clock is ticking down. I might not have renamed the clip. No, I don't think I renamed it. So maybe I could show it to you guys afterwards. There's a chance I've shown it off recently, but it was basically a game where, like 3.1 playing on Zippy, I was offered the choice of picking up a Crown of Atlas and just kind of forgot that that's what you want to do on the hero. And yeah, kind of then just wasn't able to contribute to a good late game because of that. Now, that combat went pretty spectacularly. The donkey also spawned a creeper, so we got a bunch of extra stats on the donkey here. I think I will be looking to triple the donkey, but if I don't have to, I don't have to. Like, we can just wait and triple up on a friendly spirit or something next turn, and I think that might be the route that I go. I'm not super interested in doubly, though. It's a 4/4. We can sell out of Baby Dragon and then make it get +6/+6, so it'll be a 10/10. It's a pretty reasonable stat line. I do want to get rid of this Golden Chicken. I guess I'll just play a Princess White. Yeah, I feel like selling out of the Baby Dragon. I kind of like the Forbidden Fruit for Cindy, but I'm not going to stress about it, and I also don't think that I have to worry about I don't have to worry about getting another evil twin here. If I do, it's a little bit awkward. I'll just make a copy of Trojan Donkey, but basically by hanging on to these Golden Chickens, I'm going to have more econ to look for, probably specifically Friendly Spirit, maybe Nutcracker, and the potential risk to that is if my opponent was playing a ton of summons, like Princess Peep or something, then I might have over-summoned on the board. But looks like that's not going to be the case. I am going to be, let's hit the donkey, nicely done. I am going to walk away with a win here and a nice clobbering of damages against my opponent. So now we're looking for Friendly Spirit. We did do well with Hungry Hippo the other day, so I could see going for that too, but I mean, we have the Black Cat, we've got the Mad Mim. I don't think I'm going to stress on that, though. I mean, doubly is pretty cool with all of these Friendly Spirits that we're going to have rolling around. I think I'm just going to sell off this Mad Mim, pick up the Friendly Spirit for now. We're going to make a copy of the Friendly Spirit. That'll go here. Then I think I look for, like, Lady of the Lake and Sporko. I think that that's good. Or another Friendly Spirit, right? Oh, we could grab Nutcracker here, too. That might be better than this, and then we could also pick up Heartwood Guardian and then make a copy of Nutcracker. I like that too. So my selling out of Donkey, it's got a lot of stats. Maybe I sell out of Doubly or Princess White and one of these Golden Chickens. Let's sell out of this, pick up this, play this here. We're gonna play this here and then make a copy of Nutcracker, and I'll actually flip all of this too. Okay, I think that is really, really good board ordering. We could go for the Good Witch, but I'm not super excited about that. I really just want to activate this good Nutcracker this turn, and then I would be able to make another copy of it. So that could be really, really good. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. My opponent's front line actually has way too much attack on it. So we're going to take some damage here. Sharon 4 streaking after being the only person to lose the first combat of the game. We don't even get the evil twin. Well, I guess that makes this turn easier because now I've got another turn to potentially activate on Nutcracker, sell out a golden chicken, and triple up on the Good Witch just to find a tier 3 treasure. And I think for that, I will just take Merlin's hat and be happy enough with that. And I think I like this configuration, probably just putting a spell onto Friendly Spirit. I've got to think about this, though. Like, is it worth doing this? Potentially. It's more stats overall. Sure. I'll do this, and then I'll just go Magic Research onto a Friendly Spirit. Like I said, could potentially see using Evil Twin on Friendly Spirit next turn. That will be a huge boost of stats to get Friendly Spirit upgraded, and it'll make it more worthwhile that we play more Magic Researches and things like that on it. The only thing is this will turn off the Good Witch by... I mean, I guess we just put the Trojan Donkey back in, and then Good Witch supports Good Nutcracker plus Trojan Donkey. So it's not horrible, but we will lose a lot of stats on Friendly Spirit, or maybe we can Evil Twin the Friendly Spirit. Still really looking for Crown of Atlas off the Cindy, or potentially Noble Steed into World Tree. Those are the main things I'm looking for. One Nutcracker is going to get all of the Friendly Spirit hits, or the first Friendly Spirit hits, I mean to say. Can we get a Falling Stars right here and then Falling Stars? Let's see it, baby. Ooh, Ride of the Valkyrie. That is the opposite of what I wanted. That means no more Nutcracker hits this turn, but we will still walk away with a win. So pretty happy about that. Share Bear is gone, and we get an Evil Twin. Let's see if we could hold off on it or use it on the Heartwood Guardian. That is ideal. I do kind of want to flip Cindy just to get some more info, but I love me a Friendly Spirit, so let's do that. And now I might just be able to Evil Twin on the Friendly Spirits, or I can just go Sky Castle, and then I can Evil Twin on the Nutcracker. And let's see, I don't think this can... Oh, I won't be able to Evil Twin on the Nutcracker. Oh well. I think this is an oh well, and then I might even Evil Twin on Arthur. So we get a treasure for that, tripling. Let's grab Fool's Gold. I'll just cast this on Friendly Spirit right now, but I will appreciate the extra gold. Okay, Nutcracker is not yet activated, but I might activate it. I don't know what I meant by that. Let's grab another Arthur. Coin of Sharon is really good on Friendly Spirit as well. And then let's throw this in, switch these, play this here. That'll flip over Cindy. And Noble Steed, I think I'm going to float the Noble Steed for a turn. But I think, oh, I shouldn't have. I have the Nutcracker. I just forgot. What can you do? Yeah, I was thinking that Noble Steed will get better, and I want to hang on to all of these other treasures that I have. But in doing so, kind of forgot about the fact that I'm about to probably just skip this treasure now from Nutcracker. That's not going to be super exciting. Oh wait, you know what? I think I can do this. I think this works. Nice. Okay. So Horde of Olympus on a board that is full of support. Sorry, my phone is ringing in the back. I kind of just want to go like Hand of Midas, and then you know what we could do is we could Hand of Midas. I'm going to toss this because maybe we can still make the Sky Castle work. So Hand of Midas, I'm not particularly keen on grabbing a King Arthur, but maybe we could grab a Lance. That could be interesting. Shoulder Fairies, also pretty big game. Then the other option would just be let's buy some XP and then lock onto another XP spell so that way I can hand on like any tier 6 character. Means I'm wasting a lot of gold, but it could still be fun to do. I saw the Beauty's Influence, but not worth locking for. We're doing some bigger things here. Okay. Yeah, I'll lock on to Lance. that'll give me a tier 5 treasure off of the Good Witch. Maybe could have reordered this board a little bit so that the Trojan Donkey is later on, but we're going to have some room to summon still with Trojan Donkey when everything else goes down here. So that gives me a Princess Peep. That is a pretty good character. I do think I will just use Hand of Midas on Lance. I think that that's good enough. It's not super exciting. My opponent completes Brave Princess, but they also die. So yeah, we'll just take Hand of Midas here. That'll give me a tier 6 treasure, actually, because of Noble Steed. And then I can also start to make copies of Lancelot. But you'll see once we support the Lance on the Good Witch, we can even just play it right here. This will be active. It'll get +9. And like I said, could make an additional copy of Lance here. Definitely something I'm going to want to think about. Could grab King Arthur and just make an additional copy of Arthur right now. That's also not super crazy. And it's pretty aggressive and looks to end the game quite quickly. Sure. Or just, yeah, throw one more roll in there. But I do think I will just be using this. And then I'm probably... Oh, I could take Gloves of Thieving. I also like skipping on this treasure, though, too. Gloves of Thieving against the Ghost isn't super exciting. I guess I will take it. It's probably better than skipping going into 6.0 here. And then I will flip the Donkey. Not super excited about that, but I guess it's a tree, and I guess it's scaling. Wait a minute. Okay. That was close. I almost lost my Lancelot. We're going to be replacing probably the gloves here soon anyways, just because of how good Sky Castle works with Noble Steed on Zippy. I'm going to be able to rip through tier 7 treasures now. And because of that, it probably is just really good form to just pick up powerful characters like King Arthur. So that way I'm really strong, and now I can just do some really silly stuff, like roll down for Hercules. Let's see what tier 6 treasure we get to complement this. Embiggening Stone is pretty good with that. I'm just thinking if I'd rather take the Ivory Owl. But I think I'd take Embiggening Stone. Embiggening Stone doesn't work with Zippy. It does work with Good Boy, at least the first one. It's already at 50. I'll go for Embiggening Stone. We still got a lot of game left to play. All right, I think I do have to take Empress P as well. Probably cut this, and it's awkward because I can't fit in this, but I think I have to just grab Empress P, and then could try to replace some of these supports with better ones, but I just don't think that I have to. So let's just keep rolling. There's the Good Boy. I'd have to sell a lot to pick up Good Boy. Let's at least sell off one thing, just so that way... I'll flip this too. Just so that way we've got room for the Evil Twin, but I don't know. Without having the crown, I don't think I need to stress on the Good Boys just yet. I might look for World Tree first, and then when I get World Tree, then I try to add some Good Boys into this comp. But for now, Good Boys are a little bit awkward. Hit the other lobby leader there for 20. That feels pretty good. We can make a copy of Empress P, but what I really want to make a copy of is Hercules. So I'm basically going to roll down for Hercules. We could make a tier 4 treasure with the Brave Princess, but I've got more than enough tier 4 treasures this game. Gotta be dreaming if you think I'm dreaming. Let's roll down for the Hercules. There he is. So we can sell off this bench, grab the Hercules, Evil Twin it. That gives me a tier 7 treasure, which I probably replace Embiggening Stone with, which is why I took the Embiggening Stone. there is some small incentive here to try to just activate Hercules, be it 40. Try to activate it without making it evil, but I'm just going to hope that we find World Tree here. I think that's my favorite plan of these options. So this gives me a tier 7 treasure. Pretty cool interaction. That can give me Black Prism or Holy Grail or Excalibur. Holy Grail, pretty good. Black Prism, also kind of cool. Let's just grab Holy Grail, keep the Sky Castle and the other stuff, and we'll figure out what to do with this shortly. I'm going to frontline the Hercules, so that way maybe we can even grab another treasure in this combat, and I think we've got the stats to make that work. But a Holy Grail, maybe we can just pick up some more Empress Peas, but ideally, wow, okay, we did not grab the tier 7 treasure with the Hercules, so that'll give us more. I'm looking at glass half full here. That'll give us more time to go off with the Holy Grail. Still don't really know what I want to do with said Holy Grail. Oh, actually take damage this turn. Okay, that's funny. Well, I think we're fine. We are going to have infinite gold, and I've got no clue what I want to do with that, but I guess I'll pick up some 9 Sea Terrors and find a Staff of the Old Toad. I'm just skipping here. Could go Copycat Good Boy. I think I'm just going to look for some peas for right now. That's really good because now that is an evil twin target. I'll grab Ivory Owl off this one, and then we'll find some more. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look for more. I'll sell off this. More Empress Peas and then more support characters. I think that that's some of the best stuff that I can be doing right now. There was a... Oh, I probably should have cast Beauty's Influence on Hercules. I think that's actually the best spell that I can cast right now. Maybe worth looking for some tier 2 treasures. Could play trees. Let's just find one more P, though, I think. If I run out of time, it's okay. There was so much that I wanted to try to do this turn that it was kind of impossible to get it all done. All right, and I don't get to pick up that last good boy either, but I will grab another tier 7 treasure here. So all is good. I am going to lose a lot of my supports, so my Empress P is really not going to do that much, but it'll still make my Echo Wood big enough to grab a win here. And then I'll probably replace Sky Castle, or probably just replace Noble Steed first, but let's see what our options are. First and foremost, do we get a World Tree? All right, that's really good. That means I probably just replace this, because now everything is going to be a Royal, and we've got World Tree plus Sky Castle, which is just way too much fun to pass up. Everything is also now a monster. I don't need Baby Root, but it is free, because everything is a Royal, so all of these are free. Even though I had no intention of making anything work with it. Now, I could just make a copy of Good Boy that's probably good enough with World Tree that I should pick it up, and might look to replace the Noble Steed here. Yeah, I don't need more tier 7 treasures. I mean, I'm going to take one more tier 7 treasure in the form of the Good Boy here, but I think that is, or in the form of the Pandora's Box, rather. But I think that's all I need. I don't need that. Let's find like a Lordy or something now and add that to the board, or one of these guys. Sure, let's go Mimic Chest, toss this. We'll have Pandora's Box. That's gotta be fun. And then I'll give Good Boy just a little bit more stats to finish off the turn. But I think that we're fine. Good Boy's gonna get plus 14 when it attacks, if it attacks, and that will make my Echo Wood absolutely massive alongside this Empress P, pumping it up a little bit more. That's an easy win, and then we get Pandora's Box next turn, and I guess we won't be getting Exodia exactly, but we could find like Mirror Mirror. That's the best one that I'm looking for. Looks like that's going to be Excalibur and potentially, okay, I thought the game was crashing on me there. No, just Excalibur. So now we can find upgraded level 6 characters. Those are kind of fun. You grab another Oni Tyrant. Empress P is always awkward once you go into a World Tree comp. Court Wizard or Oni Tyrant is really good if we find Court Wizard. So let's do that. Let's find Court Wizard now. Could pick up Gumblegore or Boomhilda. Let's just roll for Court Wizard, and I guess I play this for more stats on Good Boy. That's probably a little bit better. I'm gonna roll. Did see there was a Copy Boy. Beauty's Influence is probably worth it for 1 gold just to throw a little bit more stats onto Good Boy here. Can I sell if I find a Court Wizard though? 2, 3, 4. I can't really sell for Puff Puff. I'd have to play down a character, which I think we'd still be fine doing. And it would just be fun to give all of my characters +2/+2 each turn. But I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to roll with this into the final combat of the game. This is more than good enough. Echowood does get scammed, but it doesn't get attacked into, so then Good Boy gets to give it a ton of stats, and that will be a win. Like I said, I've just been feeling it recently. All of my games, I feel like, have played out like this, and have all just been really, really strong high rolls. So yet again, we are going to high roll, and let's see, I'm curious where this brings me with +56 rating points. Not quite Exodia, but still a pretty incredible game, I think you'll agree, and that puts me up almost into the top 200, almost at 4,400 as far as my rating is concerned. It gives me another crown, almost up to 630, but for today, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Lex Given. Peace.